Hello world, it's Rich Fortney again. This is my quest to try to get on the Alone Show. Hey, I wanted to show you, I'm up here harvesting some more fatwood. I just wanted you to see the area. I'll zoom in on it, and just a lot of pines up in here. These are some eastern white pines. There's I believe a few cedars over in there, which makes good bark. The bark off of it, you make good cordage and stuff. But I just wanted to show you what I was doing, and we'll get into the fatwood and how you process it and all that good stuff here at the here coming soon. So stay tuned. Hello world, Rich Fortney here. I want to talk to you today a little bit about fatwood. I know I've talked about it a lot. I love the stuff. It's basically, what really is fatwood? Well, fatwood is basically the heartwood of a pine tree. What I mean by that is it's the inner portions of the tree after the pine tree has fallen and is dead. And I'll go into that here shortly and go over it and show you it. There's a lot of history behind it, and I'll put up some slides for you to see. But back in 1555 is where it was backdated to where they used it for lighting. I don't think I'd personally want to be in that area where they were using it as lights, but you can look up all the history on it. But it's the chemical in it, they make turpentine out of it, but it's called turpentine. That's the actual resin that's inside the pine tree. It makes the sap for the tree. So just so you know, I'm going to go into a few little pointers about it, and we'll go from there. I'm using this camera to zoom in, and I'll go to those zoom ins first. Basically, these stumps from a pine tree, after it's dead, as you can see right here, you'll see a bunch of the fatwood on the inside of it. I pulled these two up just to show you. I'll process them here after a bit, but basically I took this one from down here, and now I'm going to zoom in on it and show you. It's a real pinkish orangish color, depending on how old it is. It gets pretty hard. And also I'll pull over here and show you how pink this wood is. The other areas that the tree will have, all the sap, once the limbs go out, the sap will consolidate on the limb down in the knot. And you'll see that here in a second. I'll zoom in on it. See all that pink in there? That's good fatwood. Each tree is a little different, but the majority of them, right there at that knot. And here's another one that I took off of another tree. Real good fatwood in there. I'm a true believer in fatwood. I mean, you can take a ferro rod, and this whole stump here, from there all the way up, and there was even more above it. I just didn't bring the rest of it because I was processing it down at the camp. I just wanted to show you that. But you can also buy it in commercial bags. They sell these in a lot of different stores. Lowe's, Home Depot. But you can take it, and like this one I shaved, put it in a snuff can. One of my friends had snuff, so he gave me the can. That'll burn for a good 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how much you put in it. So there you have it, world. A little bit more about fatwood. Look up the history of it, and you'll see it's had a lot of uses over the years. But for me, great for making fires in the rain. So with that being said, arrivederci.